weekends no and I tell you so Ghana Music Awards no etimi ekọ so ewo Ghana ha say na no enam so my awards no ekọ we na red carpet no na enye easy crap videos bebre na pop up on social media no so a ekọ so traffic and you go Facebook uko Instagram uko TikTok na enye easy cry ewo honom na artist of the year current artist of the year King Promise and so etinya granted some 1 or 2 interviews be na interview na we no send be pop up and enye easy questions be ni answers be a ono so e buy no na eno so enye easy cry o social media no so na busi ansane be kwa video no ha Pinas GH afei another two video na bomodia like comment na face share uya e ma we be subscribe e de aka ho yenko na yenko tie ensem bi mo a e the current artist of the year King Promise etimi e de tuja.
I did.
Especially the winner is
I did.
that point.
I just kept in my head that, you know, it could go south, it could go wherever, but you know, I was hoping for the best. So,
but you've really put in a lot of work, and I mean, as the team here would like to say, congratulations to you, big ups to you. We want more from you because there's also that notion that people who get to win the Artist of the Year the following year, they get to take a dip and all that. I mean, you've heard that, right?
I mean, the only thing I say to that is even when I didn't get one, I kept coming back to back. So imagine now I have the main one. You know, we won't care.
We died that. we died with that.
I'm just gonna keep working, bro. I love making music. It's not just a passion. I feel like it's for me. It's kind of like a calling. You know, I was born for this. So for me, it doesn't stop. You know, something like this doesn't pause the work, but it pushed me to go harder. I understand. Yeah,
but how?
He met.
I'm sorry, guys, that I'm talking like this. I'm just not a morning person, you know.
Yeah, we understand. We had to drag you here. You did. Forgive us for today.
It's blessed, man. It's blessed.
You know, your speech on stage. I mean, I could actually remember the once you spoke about the fact that there was this year you came in lots of
my first
nominations and went home with nothing.
Yeah.
And subsequently you would get a nomination, and I remember so many times conversations came up with, I mean, talks where people would go like, oh, he was nominated but he didn't win an award, and then that journey till today. When you look back, what lesson or what are some of the things that come to mind? Because you know it's a journey. But you're here today, but you had to go through something drilling, and you know, emotionally, mentally, around that time till today. What are some of the lessons you would?
It's really just one word: resilience. You know, I sat down on the stage because first time I buy, you know, I had
7-0.
I've been clean sheets.
You know, and
really
for me that day I was excited to be there because it was my first time. First of all. I didn't really go in there with any high expectations like I did this year. So I wasn't too hard on myself, you know. For me, I thought it was a nice experience. Then I saw on the internet everyone's going crazy.
You put it through.
Yeah, so I was like,
to you.
that was my first experience of like trolling.
Goodness, mentally,
Then you know,
emotionally.
I was the guy everybody likes, and you know, I didn't think though, you know, but I get it, you know what I mean. So, and then after the year after, I think I got nominated for like 4, maybe I got like 1, I think, and then you know, eventually we're here today. So it's really just one lesson is to keep pushing, bro. Like, you need to believe in yourself. What people don't see that you see in yourself, you need to work so hard that eventually you turn the non-believers into believers. You know?
Now I like this one because it always seems crazy until it's done.
Yeah.
You know, people feel weird about it until it's done. But when it's done, Charlie, then you become the blueprint for everything. But how does this award validate your hard work?
I feel like the hard work is quite evident to see. It's been evident with regards to what I have done with the music from when I landed on the scene. Like when I said
the energy,
when I said even with like where I always wanted to take this, there wasn't really a clear template. as to how to do it. So I had to like carve my own path, just did my own lane with my team, just working together. And when I say that, it's no disrespect to the ones who have done it before I came. You understand? Like they did their part, they opened some doors, and then there's some part I've walked that no one has walked as well. You know what I mean? So like the work is just beautiful to see that around every corner on the planet, if you go and you're mentioning Ghanaian music or African music in general, I'm a heavyweight for representing our continent to the world. So for me, the hard work is quite evident, and just having that's what I said. My first sentence, like having your people crown you king, hits different. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that. I haven't felt it before. It's my first time. So I mean, I've been told, oh yeah, you're the king. But obviously, I haven't won Artist of the Year before. Till now, So then it's different. It's special.
It's special.
Yeah.
But what do you think sets you apart? The title race for the Artist of the Year. I'm sure when the nominees came out, you saw the list of artists in there. Things were running through your mind. I mean, rough elimination by rough tactics. Charlie. Yeah. In the case, if this one slack me, I will fit day here. If this one would do this.
You know what? I actually I didn't do all that.
You never did.
Yeah, I didn't do all those calculations. I just thought, you know what? The fact that I've been nominated for Artist of the Year for consistently just shows the consistency in my work as well, because it wasn't my first time. I've been nominated for Artist of the Year like maybe 3-4 times, and it was a very close call last year. So that kind of like whet my appetite a bit, because before then I was very like relaxed about it. I'm like, I'm one who used to believe that awards don't validate you for exactly who you are and your job, but I also saw like the intensity in the run and how it even like shook my spirits. Right. I was like, I like this, you know what I mean? I like this feeling, and it's not even about validation, but it's also about, just like I said, your people recognizing and also crowning you. I feel like that moment is something special, and I would have shot myself in the foot if I didn't push for it. Yeah.
So I was saying, what do you think sets you apart from your peers in this industry?
I'm just me, bro. I'm in my own lane. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in my own lane from when I came. Like I said, even template-wise, how I had year, and the next year I was already on a world tour. You know what I mean? So it's like I came 2017, 2018, I was already on the world tour, which was, for some people, those days quite early. But in my first year, I had Promised Land. I had my first festival already. So it's like from when I came, I already had my sights set on global dominance. So I was like, you know what I mean? This is the journey I want to take. I want to make music not for just my people back home, but to take my people back home to the rest of the world. So I have to cross the borders. So in that case, we have to take it to the world. So that's literally been my driving force, and what sets me apart is just being myself, just making music that I love. I don't force myself to. I don't go to the studio and be like, I have to make a hit today. Like, I don't follow no trends. No, I just go to the studio. I have to make music that I love, and it has to be real, because like I said, like, this talent is God-given, you know what I mean? Like, he knows the story even before we are writing it now. So for me, I try to enjoy the best out of what I do. I try to be very intentional with everything I do. As much as I enjoy it, there's a direction to it. So I feel like maybe my direction is what sets me apart, because what am I doing in Kuala Lumpur or in Malaysia, or what am I doing in Japan? But then also you think about it like, why not? Why shouldn't I? You know what I mean? Like, we